Oh, Sarah Boone of Winter Park, a woman wrapped in tales so dark. Oh, please, if I may, I'm perfect, she'd say, a scholar, a saint, and sober all day. Futuristically brilliant, she'd claim to be, with letters to Judge Stack's 30 plus 3. Complaining of lawyers, conditions, where's my phone? Yet somehow her troubles were never her own. One night she invented a hide and seek twist, a game with a rule that no child would have missed. Get into the suitcase, she told poor George, a hide and seek rule that no sane soul would forge. She zipped him in tight as he begged her, he pled. I can't breathe, babe, please. But she mocked him instead. She filmed his distress with a cold little smirk and told him repeatedly he was being a jerk. The next day she rehearsed her excuses anew. It was unintentional, I swear, it's true. She claimed he was violent, a brute, a beast, with videos proving her story, at least. But when the tapes played, what everyone saw was her being heartless, cruel to the core. No hitting, no hurting, no one wicked blow. Just Sarah being Sarah for all to know. The court had the evidence clear as the moon. They weighed every lie, every tale spun too soon. The verdict came swiftly, guilty, Miss Boone, and prison doors clanged with a final Cthulhu. Yet even behind those cold iron gates, she whines to poor Brian, her ex, of her fate. Send me money, Brian. Don't act like a jerk. I need prison snacks for my diabetes to work. Now, kids, take note if you're tempted to scheme. Don't drink like a fish and pretend you're a queen. Thinking you're clever won't keep you immune. It'll drop you flat on your face like Miss Sarah Boone. Her lies weren't genius, they weren't even that good. And cruelty, well, that part's understood. Life roasted her good, it'll roast you too, if you dance with the dogs like some tend to do. And now a word from Dan D. True Crime and Charles Grieve.
I think that I shall never see a bitch as foul and crass as me, a bitch whose putrid mouth spews bile, with every breath ever more vile. A bitch who speaks of God all day, yet acts satanic in every way. A bitch who kills without a care, in shorts and peppermint patty hair. A moron paradoxically vain, whose only joy is causing pain. Prisons are made for hags like me, bitches who deserve not to be free.
Winter Lake submits a haiku, the title of which is Nada Zilch Zip. Ask me if I care inmate Hot Meals gift packages. This is forever. Darkly Lit writes, she wriggles around some, waiting for her lost son. She asks if he cares. And from what I understand, so Tracy Yen says, I literally, yes, literally 20 minutes ago, asked you, this is, weeks ago, asked you to do us a boon. My boon is, could you read aloud, full of sarcasm and pretentiousness, the following, I think, from what I understand that of this request. So we're doing whatever, and we did it for a while. It was part of her interrogation. I remember it well. It's not one of our go-to phrases, Sarah Booneisms, but everything she says is ridiculous, and this is no exception. We're doing it for a while. Star Baby writes, there once was a girl named Boone who drank too much and fought too soon. She got in his face, zipped up in a suitcase, and frightened our earthly space. Scripsy writes, packed up in a suitcase, folded neat like shirts on sale. It was not intentional, I swore, though that excuse tends to fail. His muffled protests dwindled fast. I said, oh, he'll be fine. If anyone asks what went wrong, we'll blame it on the wine. The cops showed up and tapped the case, their eyebrows sharp and keen. I swear that's just my laundry, I insisted, calm and clean. They opened it. I gasped in shock. crying, how did he get inside? The moral is when packing guilt, it's harder still to hide. This is from Gumboot. There was a strange woman called Sarah. No man in a suitcase could scare her. She claimed that one could, which did her no good. The judge and the jury didn't spare her. Now here's one from Sarah's point of view. There is a bold spirit named Sarah. Incompetent lawyers can't bear her. She's going to disport in family court, and Brian had better beware her. This is from Helen Someone. I don't know if this is a letter or a poem, but I'm putting it here. Dear Sarah, roses are red, violets are blue. Brian is gay, and now you are too. Unintentionally, nonetheless. Astral Virgin has a limerick. Sarah Boone, you're a loon. You act just like a cartoon. If you had done the right thing and avoided Sing Sing, you might still have someone to spoon. This is from Muckle Mo. It's easy to mock you, nonetheless, your eternal lack of shame, such that unintentionally all true crimers know your name. That you can't keep a story straight, your childish pack of lies, despite your firm conviction that you alone are wise. Ugh is an emotion, the only one you've ever had. Why bother with emotions when there's alimony to be had? I could poke more fun at you and make my poem witty, but that's uncomfortable because deep down you have my pity. We never learned what broke you, what great disaster crushed your soul, what makes you hate the ones who try to help you become whole. You did not deserve the chance when George walked in that day. You couldn't cope with George's love, so you zipped him away. Drink by drink, you built your cell and laid it brick by brick, burned each bridge behind you, self defeating, pointless, quick. Your words of hate have wrapped you up in sharp and poisoned barbs, so abandoned and now sober, the only comfort left is carbs. Mocking you is easy, and some would say it's fun, but it helps to make more palatable the awful things you've done. The court has condemned you. We are all juror number 3, but you are incarcerated now with no hope of being free. Some quirk of law, some nuance may warrant an appeal, but here's the truth you'll never know, the hurt you'll never feel. You could walk the earth for all your days, and freedom you'd never find. You are forever caged inside the prison of your mind. I have a message for Roe and Seer. I got You're Hungry Like the Wolf. I'm working on it. Thank you for pursuing it. I've tried to change the moderation of my comments. I hope it's gotten better. I have now no moderation on them, so have at it. And again, thank you. This is my poem. These are strange, strange times, so I will speak to you in rhymes. I don't like trends or these Sarah Boone friends trying to use George's death as a means to an end, with a story that changes as soon as it starts and then just as quickly it falls apart. They don't seem to get why they are met with critical boos when they choose to side with a killer, a sadistic thug, why we don't welcome them in with a hug. They're quick to get nasty at the slightest critique, yet cannot be honest for the acceptance they seek. They come into our home, they insult one of our own, acting as if they're not full grown. I'm keeping this brief because it's not worth much time. But to me, what I see here is a crime about crime. Thank you for watching. I will see you very soon.